Good morning, Coral Park Rams, and welcome to today's edition of CPTV News. Today is Friday, December 3rd, 2021. I am Brian Resendiz.
And this is Kadenin Roman. Here are today's top stories.
As we learn more and more about COVID's aftermath, it has recently been discovered that many schools nationwide have misallocated funds. Here's our very own Yamil Garcia with reactions.
Hi, I'm Yamil Garcia with CPTV News, and I'm here with
Mr. Garrell. How we doing, guys?
All right, now, Mr. Garrett, what do you think the government can do to control the school's expenses?
Well, as far as the government is concerned with school expenses, those of you that are in U.S. government right now or will be taking U.S. government will understand that it's a little complicated because the U.S. government itself doesn't control the school budget. They may give money to states, but in charge of the school budget, that belongs to the state itself, and then the state will allow the local school boards to do that. So as far as the government is concerned, they really can't do much about it. It has to be the state government that would deal with that.
And can you recall a moment where the money was misused?
Oh my God, not a moment. I can recall several moments, but one of the times that it was misused, unfortunately, it wasn't that it was misused, it was basically misspent on items that were missing from the classroom, but were used for other issues and other ideas at the time.
Along those same lines, a recent investigation has revealed that many religious schools have been using public tax dollars for funding. With more information on that, here is Jennifer Perez.
Hi, this is Jennifer Perez with CPTV News, and this is
Ms. Cole.
Hi, Ms. Cole. So today's topic is about how private schools are getting public schools money. And I just wanted to ask you how you feel about it, and do you believe that public schools deserve the money more than private schools?
Absolutely, right? Our funding comes exclusively from the government. Right? Nobody else is helping us here, whereas private schools are being funded by the different sponsors that they have and the parents that are sending their students there. So we definitely need it more.
And how do you think that private schools will utilize the money?
I feel like it's probably a lot of extracurricular things, a lot of luxuries versus things that we really need.
Thank you so much, Ms. That was really good.
Thank you for that report, Jennifer. Something else affecting schools has been the substitute and bus driver shortage, along with many other shortages. Here's Isabela Tenorio with the latest.
Hola, me llamo Isabela Tenorio y estamos aquí con CPTV News. Hoy estoy con
Iván Blanco.
Ok, te voy a hacer unas preguntas sobre la transportación de Dade County. Primero, ¿cuál es tu opinión sobre la transportación?
Está siendo muy mala, la verdad que no se encuentran buses y llegan muy tarde, no hay choferes, la verdad se siente muy feo llegar tarde a nuestras casas y estar así en esta situación.
Sí, claro, te entiendo. Y la segunda sería, ¿tú qué harías para resolver el problema?
La verdad, si no se encuentran choferes, le diría como que al gobernador que aumentara los sueldos y encontrara otras maneras de que la gente le guste trabajar llevando a los alumnos a su casa.
Sí, claro, me parece bien. Ok, gracias.
De nada.
Thank you for that report, Stephanie. This week's news cycle has brought its own share of controversy. One of those is critical race theory and the 1619 Project, both of which have been met with some resistance in some schools. With more on that, here's Isabela with one of the Coral Park's most well-known teachers.
Schools are looking to implement critical race theory into their curriculum. For those who don't know, critical race theory is the idea that racism is institutionalized and embedded in America's history, legal systems, and policies. It also acknowledges the continuing impacts of slavery and segregation in America. For more on this topic, we turn to Mr. Caratala to hear his take on the matter.
This is Isabella Bravo with CPTV News, and here we have
Mr. Caratala.
Mr. Caratala, how do you feel students would benefit from learning critical race theory?
So I feel like we always tell our students to be their authentic and genuine selves, and I feel like as a country we don't necessarily do that. So I feel that we need to be truthful in terms of what happened in the history of this country, and I don't see that there's a need to deny that.
Great job on that story, Isabella. Another topic that has ruffled some feathers recently has been the decision by MDCPS to no longer include genders on the gradebook. Here is Eric Hernandez with more on that story.
Hello, I'm Eric Hernandez, and I'm here with
Mr. Jones.
All right, Mr. Jones, today's topic is that the gender option is being removed from the gradebook. Do you feel like this will make students more comfortable?
Yes, I think it will make students many students feel more comfortable. I'm all for that. I want my kids to enjoy being in my class. I try to create a non-threatening environment, so whatever will make them feel, put them in a better position to learn and to listen, I'm all for it.
Do you believe that it's necessary?
To remove it? It doesn't make a difference to me. I mean, one, I never looked at it, and two, most of the time I can tell the gender by the name, and if I can't, I just ask the kid what they want to be called.
All right, thank you.
And lastly, Facebook recently rebranded their company with a new name, Meta. Meta will include 3D spaces that you can only access through your virtual reality headset. With students and teachers' reaction, here's Natalie Ibanez.
I'm Natalie from CPTV News, and I'm with
Mr. Delahaz.
Mr. Delahaz. How do you feel about the introduction of the Facebook software metaverse?
It's a little crazy, but cool that they have gotten this, saw it in movies, and now it's starting to come to real life.
Do you think that the schools will be implementing the Facebook metaverse?
I think they will to some extent, because school is something that's a huge part of our life. And the point of the metaverse is to connect everything into one central point, like games, just being together, education to some point as well. And with that, it can just center everything.
Okay, back to the studio.
Students and staff, as we just mentioned, virtual reality headsets will soon be commonplace as Facebook continues to spread its reach and influence. Hit us up on Twitter at CPTV_news and let us know how you feel about this major announcement. Students who want to make shoutouts or request a song to be played on tweet requests using #RanRadio.
For more information about this and other news, please visit us at the web at www.mcpshs.net. You can also follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat at CBT_news and subscribe to our YouTube channel.
For CPTV News, this is Brian Resendiz.
And this is Caroline Roman. Have a great day, Rams, here at the park where the right attitude means success.